make sure it's like not too loud, but also not too quiet. So let me pull up the stream for a second. And if I do this, so I gotta turn it up just a tad. Just a tad. Okay, turn it up just a tad. Just a tad. It should work, that's fine. It should work, that's fine. Anyways, hello everybody, welcome back to the next live stream. So they just text me on Discord. Total bot. Who texts me on Discord? What notification is this? Is this? What notification is this? I got too many notifications on Discord. Just gonna mark all of them at red. Whoever just messaged me, I read your comment. I read it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, my bad. Yo, what's up, guys? We're gonna be finishing that last drawing that we were doing in the last stream. You know, hopefully be able to ink it, color it, finish it up. Also, if people like join and stuff like that, I'll be able to talk to them, you know. Which would be nice. It would be nice to be able to talk to people and stuff like that. Yeah. Alright. Now if I'm correct. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, there you go. Now, if you weren't here for the last live stream, I sketched all of this out. You can check it out, the last one. This is... We haven't gotten the name for her yet, have we? I don't believe we have. I'm gonna figure out a name for her, but nevertheless, it's like this like character that I'm drawing. Gonna be on a shirt, and I need to ink it all, and I need to color it as well. So, yeah, it's mainly what I'm gonna be working on for I guess the next 2 hours. Hopefully, I should be done with this. It shouldn't take super long, nevertheless, right? So yeah, guys, it's looking Lofi in the back, which I got Trap Lofi playing on in the background. I don't know if it's gonna make my, cause last time it made my the last one made my head hurt. I don't know what for, but it just did. Yeah, I need to make sure I'm not doing the wrong lines when I do this. Okay. Alright, let's just continue, yeah. So, the basic goal of this one, this is just like number one to test my abilities on drawing, because like I haven't done a good drawing online in a while, since 2 months, maybe 3 months, almost 3 months. So here I am just drawing, and last time, like last stream, we got like a couple of people in here, like a lot of people in here, which for me, it was a lot of people, which was nice. Uh, and hopefully we can get some more people in here. I would like that. Let's see. But yeah, all I gotta do right now is ink, which isn't necessarily hard. Which is this is basically the equivalent of tracing over like past mistakes and stuff like that. Like just getting the good stuff out of it. I might try and like add a little bit of shadow in it as well. But yeah, feel free to comment or anything like that if people are in here or not. Or if you're just like going back looking at the live, you just ended up looking at the live, that's fine. I've also noticed when I go back and I look at them, my voice sounds absolutely terrible. It sounds dog doo doo. I need a better mic, but this is all I have for now, so you're just gonna have to put up with it. And also I put my latency on as low, so I should be able to see everybody's comments like relatively, maybe a few seconds after you post it or make it, instead of like that first time I did, which was like an hour or two, well not an hour, like a few seconds, 30 seconds maybe, whenever I saw your comments. Also, I should probably figure out like a way to have like the comments, like I have it set up for Twitch, where you can comment and I'll be able to see like your comments live, and it'll also show up on like stream and stuff like that. Hopefully at some point I get my original Twitch, I guess account, my original Twitch account. Hopefully I get that back. But if I don't, I mean, it's no biggie. It's not like I was planning on streaming on Twitch anytime soon. I just want it back so whenever I do have the ability to, I can double stream, and that would actually be pretty cool if I was able to double stream like me drawing and stuff like that. Because I know most of my friends just use Twitch. Okay. I drew this as a glove. I don't know how accurate it is. I really wish Kira had like a turn where you could turn the canvas, but you can't. But yeah, just like you can turn to like actual drawing, which I'm not gonna do because then it's gonna be hard for me to get it back as the original like orientation. Don't mind me just shading a little bit. I'm gonna shade a little bit as well, just so I won't have to do as much later. Because this is normally how I draw. Like I draw with shading in mind when I ink, right? That way it just doesn't take as much time for me to get it done with. And also it helps me color as well. Like later when I go with color, I'll be able to say, oh, this is like supposed to be darker. So I'll just do that. Now, this character, like I had a lot of ideas for this character that I don't know if all of them I'll be able to implement. Like the glowing of the shoes, I would definitely want to do like how the shoes, like the soles of it will be glowing, and then like this, these straps will be like covering the actual glowing bit. But I don't know, some of it I won't be able to do. I just don't know which parts, because I know it's like I had like a lot of ideas, and some of them I might have probably already forgotten. to be honest. I'm tired. Which part is the leg? Is this part the leg? That's part the leg. Kind of unclear. Because this is supposed to be like this, but this is like this, so... Do I do this? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just adding stuff now. Let's just do this, shall we? Also, if you're wondering, this is just like a random Lo-fi I got. Just looked up trap Lo-fi and then picked one at random. There was like no real decision in it. I just wanted something in the background that I could listen to that wasn't gonna be like copyrighted or anything. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. If I find out like Lo-fi is copyrighted, I will tweak. I will flip and tweak out. Cause who the flip copyrights Lo-fi? So you're just not supposed to be able to use it? Is it just yours? You're supposed to be only able to listen to it. You can't like have it in the background when you're drawing. That's kind of stupid. Like you literally put your signature in there. You put your own name in there. How can somebody steal that? Nah. If Lo-fi is flipping copyrighted, I will tweet. I will crash out. Cause that's insane. Anyways, I haven't drawn in a second, so... And also, I've been very tired today. I don't know why. Not like I did anything. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo. I cannot see any of y'all's, like, flipping... Look, let me show you this real quick. This is how it looks for me. But I don't know, that's just, like... Is your user just black? Is it just black? Is it pure black? Is this the black one? Just black circle? Is that what it is? I'm playing. But yeah, what's up? Yo, what's up? Oh, flip. Oh, so these hands are terrible. These fingers look ugly. I did them terrible. But I wanted to be able to like do black fingernails. Why? Don't even ask me. It was just so I could be able to like make sure that I could draw it, I guess. Make sure I had the ability to, because I haven't done it in a while. But yeah. Well, I'm happy that you joined though. Yo, what's up? Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. What if I like at some point one day like do a live stream where I make people profile pictures? That'd be pretty cool, right? You join in, you see me. If I'm free, you can ask me, hey, can you make this as like a profile picture in your style? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I can do that. It's easy money. If they pay for me, or not even money. It's just like, just easy. What do I want to say? I guess it's just easy overall, easy anything. Easy clout, easy activity, easy life, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to see. There's a little area right here. It's just like a line. It's so hard for me. So, I did the sketch underneath as purple, like purple ink color, I guess. Because I've seen other people doing it, and it's kind of hard for me to. I guess it's better than if I did it as black. But it's also very hard for me like to tell which lines are supposed to be which, and what I'm supposed to draw and what I'm not supposed to draw. Like, I don't even think I was supposed to do that. One of these is wrong. I think it's this bottom one because this is supposed to be up, like that. Yeah. So I erased this line down here. It's kind of hot up in here. I'm warm. That's why I have this open. Though I probably shouldn't. The world isn't supposed to see my chest. My chesticles. They ain't supposed to see. They ain't supposed to see all that. Oh no, they ain't supposed to see all that. I did a no on the YouTube. They don't let you see pecs. Don't let you see pecs. Nah, I lied though. Imagine if YouTube was so stingy that you couldn't, like, even as a man, you couldn't you couldn't show your chest. That's crazy. That would be wild. Like, if girls can't show their chests, then you can't either. And like, what's that? What happened? What we talking about? Talking about pecs? Weird. If you couldn't tell already, I'm kind of weird. Some people say I got no business being weird, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. Anyways, I'm playing. I'm literally just joking around. I don't exactly know what I'm doing right now because I feel like I'm messing this up. I probably should have done that earlier. Does this look okay? Does it look alright? I mean, it look okay. It look alright. I feel like it should be something right here. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Now, I'm not really worried about getting like perfect straight lines. What I'm worried about right now is just getting the basics down, like the basis of everything. And if it looks too raggedy, that's fine. I'll just call it style. I'll call it style choice later on. Like, none of this should hinder me like coloring it, because I don't use fill buckets. I know people use some people use fill buckets. I used to use fill buckets like to a certain extent, just like to help speed up the process. But on Kira, this is Kira I'm using right now. On here they have like the airbrush, which is like one of my favorite tools in digital art. So them having that is like a blessing for me because I can do it fairly quick. I can do a drawing color drawing fairly quick with the airbrush. My brain hurts. Now let's see. If I'm correct, which I normally am not, this like a LED, like they have like LED fabrics, don't they? Well, not LED, like glow in the dark fabrics. Yeah. They'll just like give off light if they like get enough sunlight or stuff like that. Like, I don't know what it's called, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like the same stuff as like if you put it in the sun and you bring it inside and it's dark, like a LED, like a light up ball, glow in the dark. Man, what is wrong with my head today? Can't think. A glow in the dark like ball or something like that. You know what I mean? And they have the same like stuff as fabric. That was like the idea I'm having for this shoe, like the soles of the shoe. Well, it shows, what is that? Like the tongue. Is it called the tongue? Yo, what's up? Is this like this part of the shoe? Hold on, wait. Let me show you guys. How do you do this? Hold on, don't fall. It's like this part of the shoe called the tongue. Right here. If so, that is so weird. Who named it that? The name guy for like parts of the shoe needs to get slapped. The sole of the shoe, like it's alive or something. The tongue of the shoe, like I'm putting my foot in his mouth. Wait, is it actually called the mouth of the shoe? Hold on. I'm about to tweak it. I'm about to go crazy if it is. Hold on, wait. Shoe, is it actually called that? Wow. I don't know why. T parts of the shoe? T parts of the shoe. Yo, look at this. Wait. Tongue of the shoe? Ew. Eyelets? The flip is an eyelet. Also, what is... I stay, what? Midsole, outer sole, heel counter? Oh my lord. Anatomy of a shoe. No, I just sound like a flipping, I just sound like a terrible, like, horror movie. Anatomy of a shoe. Eyelets. Now in theaters, close to you. Now you can learn the anatomy of a shoe. With blood and glory. Well, if you wanted to know, like, I've been working on my voice. Now my mic sucks, but hopefully you can hear what I'm doing with my voice. It's like I want to learn how to do the narrator voice. I'm pretty sure I can. Like, what I just did was kind of close to it, I think. But I want to do like a narrator voice. I want to learn how to do that. Maybe. Like, I can do a okay Venom. My mom said I could do like a hella good Joker. Hey, Bats! What's wrong, Bats? Do you want to know how I got these scars? My father was a alcoholic of some sort. You see, that's my so that's my like Joker. That's the best that I can do. But yeah, I want to do like a flipping narrator voice so bad. Like that's probably like one of the best voices I've ever heard. Cause I cannot get my voice deep enough to sound like Corpse Husband. Does any of y'all remember Corpse Husband? Now that I say that, any of y'all remember like, oh, I feel so old. Thinking back like on Among Us. Ew. Who thinks of Among Us nowadays? I've seen people play it actually. Apparently they got some new roles in there. What the heck? Thought it was dead. It's not. I'm not saying it wasn't a fun game. It kind of went downhill. Among Us kind of went downhill after they got rid of like type chat. I think that's when they started to slowly digress. Somebody's knocking on the door. Yeah, okay. Anyways, like, I can try and do a deep voice, but probably not gonna be able to do it. And also, I don't know. I hate jackets that go up to your neck, cause my neck is so big. It's like every time that happens, I feel like I'm getting choked. I don't know. It's just like I guess it's just personal, but I feel like I'm getting choked every time that happens. But yeah. This is the deepest. This is like a deeper voice that I can do. Everybody says I sound like John Wick. Oh, John Wick. Well, are you mad, John? Yeah. if you know if you know John Wick, that was a John Wick reference. What was that? That like the third movie? Yeah, the button shirts hurt. The button shirts suck as well. I don't wear button shirts, but I'm too self-conscious of myself to go like do a live stream like Flip Kaizen and all them with no shirt on. I don't know how they do it. I couldn't. Personally, I could never. I'm not to that level yet. My pecs aren't big enough. my abs are not rock hard enough for me to go around toting no shirt. Okay, I'm sorry. If you don't got muscles, if you don't got them you ain't got them guns. Like I got guns. I can wear a muscle shirt. I got guns. I ain't got ape style flipping ape style pecs, my brother. Nah, I ain't to that level yet. I ain't doing enough curls and stuff like that for that. I ain't to that level. I could never. But seriously though, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just weird. No, I know I'm weird. Maybe I'm just another level of weird. Anyways, this. So I'm gonna teach you a little bit something about like drawing online. You should definitely do this a lot. Like turn it off. That way you can double check and make sure that everything looks right. Cause just over here, it's just gonna be shadowed, shaded, right? But this part right here actually looks off. It doesn't make sense, right? Because this part over here is the buckle. This part over here has this weird little thing that I just added, which doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna erase it really quickly. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Because one of the main things that you want to have as your art, you want to make sure that makes sense. Unless you're like some type of abstract artist, which in that case, I guess, go wild, and it doesn't really matter if you make sense or not. People are just gonna call it art, even though it's. I'm not gonna get all up in that. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. Don't talk about it. Not gonna talk about it. Anyways, how was everybody's day? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Like the music? You know what I would like to say? I need to go and look at the YouTube like stuff, like terms and services. I guess that what it would be, so I can know what would. Because I'm not monetized. I don't think I can be monetized until I get like a certain amount of subs. But once I do, some of my videos are gonna have to get taken down or stuff like that because I remember a few of them have like copyrighted songs in there, which is so weird because you can have a song in there and you can slow it up or speed it up and it won't be copyrighted, but if you just play the song how it is without adding anything, or I don't know if you could pause it a couple of times and it will be, not copyright or something like that. But I know for certain, like, if you just have like a song in there, it's gonna be copyrighted. It's so weird like that, you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, I'm about to go back on some of them and figure out what I'm gonna do with it, because if I don't know what's gonna happen. Cause like I think it's everything. Even if I don't get demonetized, or get monetized, like I still want to be able to have like all my videos up, and I don't want to have any possible problems come later on. Just in case I do end up getting a couple of subscribers, you know what I mean? And I don't want the FBI to be at my door like, yeah, at this time of the day, 7:64 p.m. Why would it be 7:64? What number did I just throw out? It was a random, non-existent time. Flipping 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. That last Saturday of this year, you put out a video with this song saying these words, and now we're going to put you in jail for it. Oh man, this is weird. I don't want to have that as a possibility. Don't want it to happen. Don't want it to even be possible. Man. I'm trying to see. These are some very weird shoes, by the way. Do you see what I just drew? Flipping. When you step with these shoes, you step with it, it makes a flipping. Like, this is the indent that it makes. Wait. Where's my, the flipping indent this shoe makes? Hold on, why is my pen pad not working? Okay. This is like the indent the shoe makes. When you step into the ground, it's gonna look like a flipping deer mark. Yeah, thank you. I think this bottom part, this bottom part is gonna be LED, or is it at least gonna glow. Now, if you're wondering how I'm gonna have it like look like it's glowing, I'm gonna show you later. Cause the way that I color with a brush, the brush is mainly like the main thing that helps me with it, and I'll show you that later. Like, if you seen my, which one was that? My first live stream, I did like the eyes that was glowing, and maybe I think the coin of the rabbit one. Was that a rabbit? Yeah, it was a rabbit. It was like a rabbit plush. I did it like that on there, and this one I'm gonna try and make it more. You can see it better, I guess. But yeah, if I turn this off, oh, see, I almost forgot about this back piece. That's why you do that. Make sure you don't forget anything. And double check. Good. What's going on? Hold on, y'all seeing this? Chat, am I tripping? Why did this turn blue? What? Chat? What happened? Why is it doing this? Why is this happening? What? What is... Ew. What is this? Oh, multiply. I'm gonna let you know I never use any of those settings ever, unless it's like unless the only time you ever use those settings up there is whenever you like professional, trying to speed run a drawing. Okay, speed run a good drawing. That's the only time I ever use those tips and tricks, right? Because I know how to use them. Don't get me wrong, I know how to use them. You use multiply and stuff like that whenever you're coloring, and you don't want to have to go and find your own color. That's whenever you use those the most. And stuff like that. But never if I'm like casually drawing. It's the most weirdest thing ever. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. I'm telling you. Unless it's just something that you do and you just want to do that. Which in case I guess you can't stop you. But like, don't tell me about it. If you do it, don't tell me about it. If you do end up going to do it, don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. You know what? This lo-fi's not bad. This one's not bad. Still super hot though. Yeah, they're okay. it's not like you don't ever use them or you can't ever use them. It's just if you're like how I'm doing it right now, or if I'm about to go color and you're not doing it, if you don't have a good reason to use it, I suggest not using it because I don't know. I feel like not only it's like okay, it's like the paint, it's like the fill bucket, right? It doesn't feel, it's not technically a cheat, but it feels like a cheat, right? It feels dirty. It feels dirty whenever I use it. It's like walking up to a stripper and being like, "Yo, girl, I got these $5. You gonna give me that? You gonna give me that multiply?" That multiply. I don't know. It just feels dirty whenever I use it. Like it's not supposed to be used in that context or in that way. It's not supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be this way. Yo, girl, I got this $5 right here. If you got that multiply right there. Yeah, it's mostly to save time. The only time I ever use it is like if I'm streaming or something like that. Like, I used to try and like super quickly draw these pictures in Twitch, which was like a whole style that I did at some point, where it was just like all quick, super quick stream drawings. Let me show you one. Show you one right now. It was that's one, but the most noticeable, yeah, this one. This is the most noticeable one that I did. Right? This was a stream drawing. This took me about like almost an hour or less, right? And so, if you notice closely, I did. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do for this one, like to work. Like, if you want to add like a lot of details to something, one of the best ways to do that is just like to add colors that make it like interesting details, right? Like the white in this is something that I've seen a lot of people do, and I use it in this to just help make it pop more, right? Um, but if you look at this pink, I use multiply on this because I didn't want to have to go spend my time and just try and find a slightly darker bit of pink, so I just use multiply for that. That's mainly what you use it for. If you're like super quick, trying to finish the drawing really quickly, you don't have to go look for like a deeper color. That's the main reason you use like multiply or darken or something like that, right? It's to save time. Um, I like this drawing though. I like this drawing. This is one of my favorite ones. Um, I'm thinking maybe of doing some more of those whenever I get my Twitch account back. Like this one was another one. This one I think took 2 hours. Like I said, I started off drawing Sonic characters, and you can see again how I did like this is a lighter version of it, but I did the blue and the yellow because it adds more detail and it adds color, it helps it pop out more, adds more pizzazz to it. But um, like one of the tips and tricks that you can do. This one I think I don't know what I did for this one. Aside from that, I think maybe I used a little bit of multiply on some pieces as well. But yeah, right? Just like 2 hours, I think. Alright. This is like 2 hours, and I'm pretty proud of it. I like it as well. I do see how I messed up a couple of times though, but that's bound to happen whenever you're like speed drawing. I wonder if you could play like music, different types of music, without copyright on YouTube Live. There's gotta be a way. Cause I would hate to have to go on here every time and try and like listen to lo-fi and nothing else but lo-fi. It's not like I have a personal grudge against lo-fi. It's just lo-fi kind of sucks. You know what I mean? It's just background music basically. It's overrated background music. That's what lo-fi is. It's overrated background music. If I wanted overrated background music, I would go and get in the elevator. God dang it, that's what lo-fi is. Now, I'm not saying I'm not gonna use it. Just, yeah. I'm tired. Ugh. Don't fall asleep. I fell asleep in a car. It's one of the best. God dang it, it's hot. That's it's one of the best things you can do. Fall asleep in a car. You fall asleep in a car. Don't have to drive. You just it's basically like teleporting if you think about it. Falling asleep in a car is pretty much the equivalent of teleporting. Cause, like, to you, no time. The time is just like you fall asleep, bam, for 1 second. Next second, bam, wake up. You in a totally different area, my brother. Sure, time has passed, but to you, it's been only like a few seconds. It's technically teleporting, you know. So don't ever let nobody tell you teleportation ain't real or ain't a real thing. Tell them sleeping in a car, my brother. Sleeping in a car. You know what, dude? Oh, that's Tori. Or is that Rachel? Hello. You didn't have to leak my name. You ain't have to do all that. You ain't have to do all that. You had to leak my name out like that. Jesus is boiling up in here. I'm gonna have to take off this jacket. Hold on, let me go find a different shirt to put on, cause Jesus is another level of warm. It's another level of warm. What is the heat on? I was about to start sweating. I'm being serious. I'm about to just put on my thinner jacket. Ah, it's Tori, okay. Okay, I need to... Alright, I need to put on my jacket. I got my dinner jacket on. Alright. Yeah, it was crazy. It was too hot, too warm up in here. So I'm looking at this, I don't see any problems besides maybe shading. I don't know. It looks pretty good though so far. Just need to finish it. One thing I must say, this is gonna take me some time to color, because I need to come up with some colors. I haven't come up with colors for this. The only colors are black and white. It's the only colors I have. I don't have any colors in mind for this. So if anybody wants to pick some colors out for this, feel free. I'll let you do it. Yo, what's up? Oh, that's no. Okay, that's Rachel. There you are. Hi. Hello, you two. Currently I'm drawing this. And I'm just, just doing like this stuff, doing my thing. Listen to some overrated background music. That's what I'm listening to. Or lo-fi music. Lo-fi is literally overrated. It's overrated. Nah, it's overrated. 100%. Because all lo-fi really is just basic trap beats. Yes, what's up? What do you need? It's overrated trap beats, or like pop music without the singing. It's basically, lo-fi is technically worse because they don't take out the mistakes. They don't even try and take them out. That's what literally like the definition of I think what the definition of lo-fi is. But hi, you call my name. What's up? What you need? Yes. What do you need? These shoes. I need to add like a little bit more. I see a lot of emojis over there. What's up? I don't know if my stream is a little bit delayed. I don't believe it is. It might be though. I did put it on low latency, so I should be able to like see your messages like maybe a few seconds after you send them and then respond back. Also, am I done? Is that it? I think I finished the person. No, right here. Am I missing something? Yes, No, I'm not missing anything. It doesn't seem delayed. You said emojis right after every emoji. Yeah, it just seemed okay. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that this character, because the character I'm making right now, I don't have a. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of context. This character has zero name, zero like, except for like the drawing itself. I haven't done anything like towards the character. I was gonna plan on having like either this be or another character be just like a stream character where y'all can name it and do stuff like that and all that. So feel free to. Like if you think of a name that you like about it and that I like about it, we can name it. Have some colors in mind that you want me to do. I can put the colors in mind. I can even like erase this black and I can change it like that. Yes, Tori, what do you need? Yes. If you're wondering, this character came about from me looking through Pinterest and just pulling ideas. Like if I open up my Pinterest right now on my my main YouTube account, well not my main Gmail account, I can it'll give you a pretty quick idea. Ooh, those are awesome. Ooh, I want some. No, I'm not making fan art. Nah, I don't. Listen, I don't do fan art unless it's like somebody really special, like Deadpool or FNAF. This is my Pinterest right now, by the way. Whoa! I. Okay, I need to stop. I remember at one point my Pinterest was like full of Himiko Toga for no, well not for no reason. I was looking up to Himiko Toga for a second. It was just full of every time I went on here, Himiko, like back to back. That's why there's like lingers of her now. But this is my Pinterest. If you want to understand a guy like very quickly, ask to look at his Pinterest. It'll tell you a lot about him. Why is there a lot of Deku though? I don't look at Deku that much. So it's a lot of Deku. Anyways, nah, this is like a character that I just drew. If you look at the last live stream I did, you can see the whole process behind it as well. But don't go there yet. You can do it after this, because I'll be here for a good second. Should I add something right here? This area right here feels like it feels kind of lonely. Should I add? I'm thinking some sort of. This is freehand, by the way. So this, I don't know what this is, but I'm just adding it. I'm trying to see. And maybe this. I don't know what I just drew. It's something random. You can figure out what it is. I'm not doing that. But it adds a little bit of space to it. I just wanted that little space to be covered by something. I didn't like how it was empty. What's that? I just hear in my ear. Don't whisper in my ear like that. I don't want to hear nothing whispered into my ear without my consent. I mean, by my consent, I mean you gotta be an actual person whispering into my ear. I don't like it when it's in my headphones, directly into my ear, just whispering. Something. I don't know what it was. I heard purchase and I heard something else. It was Aladdin style flipping carpet. Okay, that side. Don't know what this is I had drew, but don't gotta worry about it no more. You know what I need to put on? Hold on. I'm just gonna look this up real quick. Hold on. Is this gonna work? Hold on. Is this it? Why is it ad? Shut up. Get off of my screen. I don't want to hear about taxes. Nor coffee. Okay. I found my stuff. Get down. I get down. Still super hot up in here though. Hold on, let me see if I can blast this real quick. That is I'm sorry for even attempting all that. My bad, fam. Yo, thank you for the compliment, my brother. I appreciate it. I've been drawing for how long now? I'm sorry. Oh. Also, I just got a notification from the Discord. Who just notified me on Discord? I wanna hear it. Oh, it was Ghosty. Okay, my bad. It says that YouTube is not working. I don't know why. It says my YouTube got poor for some reason. Hold on. It says my YouTube got poor for some reason. Shut up. Now it says it's excellent. I don't know. Something's weird. Sometimes my Wi-Fi do weird stuff. My Wi-Fi go weird. Anyways, my bad. I'm sorry for your eardrums. I should have gave you a warning. So I'll tell you now. Here's your warning. You should be able to hear it if it's like on 50. I don't know. Anyways, back to doing this. I have to finish this. I promised my mom if I finish this by today. And I gotta keep my promises. Also, I have to say, see, my chat. Hold on. Put this over here. It says my YouTube and my stream is full. Tori's asking you to spam what? What is that? Ew. Oh. For a second it looked like a little bit grim. That's a gnome? What is that? What is this? Yes. What is this? What is this? This is monstrosity. Ew. Ew. What is this? What is this? What? Ew. You're on my screen. Don't ever do that ever again. Don't ever do that ever again. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I want to see it in my life. I want to see it 6 feet. I don't want to see it 6 feet close to me. It's flipping. It looks like a corona. Keep that thing away from me. that one meme that's never gonna die. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. That's the one. I feel like that's the one meme that won't die anytime soon. That and what's that one, Chad? What's that one? What's that one that I'm thinking of? Hold on. I'm gonna go find it for a second. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Is that one is that one song when everybody keeps that I bet none of y'all have actually looked at this full video. This song is actually kind of crazy. It's good. It's good. It's a good song. Shut up. I want to talk to you. Anyways, yeah, that one. That one's never gonna go God style. I swear to God. Everybody's gonna keep Rick rolling people. 2026. You know, I got Rick rolled at like on 2020, like 2026. As soon as it happened, I got Rick rolled. The first Rick roll of 2026 happened to me. Yeah, it's kind of crazy if you think about it. Oh, yeah. Did I ever finish the drawing of you? So I lost it. I started it, I lost it, and I never got to finish it. I forgot to tell you. But if you want, I can do another one. Will take me some time. Cause it's not like I'm like online every single day. Cause I'm really not. If you haven't noticed, I'm not online like every single day. I'm barely even online at all. To be 100% honest. So drawing, like I'm, no, not even online, on a computer. Like I don't get on a computer like every single day. Sometimes I even don't even like get on it at all. Uh, so it's kind of hard for me like to finish drawings and stuff like that. Like I wanted to finish this drawing on live, so that's why I did this because I really enjoy drawing. But yeah, I can do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that's that, right? As you can see, I did everything. Now the next part that you typically do is you go around the edges and you thicken up each line, right? You separate certain parts from certain parts, and this helps like make it pop more, right? So I'm gonna do that really quickly. It shouldn't take long. This is normally like the quickest part of it. How long have I been online for? Yeah, that makes sense. An hour. For me, it's been like, listen. Let me let me get you. Let me let y'all know something. Um, when you get online, no, when you're an artist and you're drawing, whether you be online, listening to music or doing whatever, it, and if you like you get into the zone, like I just did, what just took an hour. You wanna know how long it felt like to me? It felt like 10 minutes. That felt like 10 minutes. What I just did felt like 10 minutes to me. Is mind-boggling. Either my attention span has just decreased from me drawing so much to where I can just like sit in a car and I can draw and we'll be there like in what feels like 10 minutes, which is really like some hours. I'm like, sometimes I look up and I'm like, God damn, bro, what the heck? What the heck? When did this happen? When did it turn 5? At night. When did it turn 5 at night? What the heck? That'll happen. Trust me, it will. You get used to drawing a lot, it will happen. It's crazy. But I'm trying to see. So I'm gonna do a little parts like this, and after this we can color it, and then it'll be done, right? I think. I feel like a flipping heat generator. Also, I just thought of this. I'm going to. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna text my sister and see what she's doing at this moment. Sis! Sis! Sister! I don't know what she's doing. She draws, but she doesn't draw that much. Now, at some point, I want this to happen to where like I'm on stream and I'm drawing, and I want to like call somebody. That way we could talk. Cause I like all my friends I know we have this like wild conversations when we get into it, and I feel like it would be very entertaining. Um, my sister, she's probably doing something right now. To be honest, either actually or she's talking to her boyfriend. Which, if she is, I probably wouldn't ask him. I can't ask him, but I probably won't. Um, but yeah, at some point I need to get like some of my friends, and we just need to while I'm drawing, they need to get on a call with me because I feel like that would be like very entertaining for people. I'll let you know if she texts me. It'll give me a notification. It'll make a little sound, I think. Anyway, how was everybody's day? Oh, bye. How's everybody's day? So I want to make sure I ask that every time I come on here. My computer button died. Plug this up. I think this plugs up, right? think I did this correctly. Alright, there we go. You know what? I'm just gonna fill this up with this, like this, and this. This should be way up higher than I just realized that. Like around there. Okay. Alright. I think that should be good. My stuff is acting up now. You know what? I think that should be good. Now I'm just about to color. Gonna make a new layer, and I think you can lock this layer like that. Yep. Okay. Now colors. Other than black, let's just look at Pinterest. Let's just go with that. Hasn't failed me once before. Just keep going with it. Okay, still seeing a lot of, I see yellow. Hello? Red? I'm just gonna scroll fast. Seeing a lot of warm colors. Okay. So, let's just pick a palette real quick. Gotta go here. Let's go with that. Let's go with like a light orange. A deep red. Black. Let's do a light pink. No, let's do a light magenta. Let's do a light magenta. Which I guess magenta is pink, isn't it? This is magenta, isn't it? Yeah. I'm kind of colorblind, don't judge me. Light magenta. And let me go back and grab this color. Because this one can be right here, and we can just make this a solid. There. That's the color palette, right? Now we can just take this, shrink it down. Alright. hair is gonna be this like yellow color that I have selected, and the black will also be up there, so that should be good. Just going close. Or is this green? Nah, let's do that. I'm slightly colorblind, I swear. Because sometimes this looks just doesn't, it doesn't feel like the color that it should be. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out. I think this is yellow. This is yellow, but it feels like a green. But I'm just gonna go with it. Now one of these is gonna be yellow, one of these is gonna be black. I think I'm gonna go with this one, that way I can cut this. This right here gonna be black. I'm not really worrying about going over because some of the other stuff that I'm gonna be coloring will just, I can erase it. The top, is it gonna be black or is it gonna be yellow? I'm gonna keep with theme and it's gonna have the top yellow. Okay. What else can be yellow? Let's just get all the yellows out first. Like, I don't know, hair was the main point. This is gonna be red with black and white. I think the shoes are also gonna be red and black and white. One of these can be yellow though. Some part of this can be yellow. This is gonna be white. This is gonna be white. This is gonna be. One of these is gonna be black. One of these is gonna be red. So this can be yellow. I think that should work. Oh wait, I'm tripping. This is gonna be yellow, but that's gonna be like a lighter yellow, so I'm not gonna do that. This can be yellow right here though, or this one, because it's more. It's gonna cut it more. Cause like I said, one of these is gonna be like red. When I say cut, I mean like instead of having one color right next to another color that are like either similar or they're gonna be like the same color, put another color in between that. That way it's not like this is red, this is red, this is blue, this is blue. It can be this is red, this is yellow, this is blue. You know what I mean? I guess it's like the best way I can explain that. This right here. I could have done this earlier or later. I mean, but I don't really care. Alright. Now what's next? Gonna go with the black. Now, just so I can like, so you can tell that it's like a black, I'm gonna turn this a gray. I mean, so just so you can tell it, because the idea, like I said before, was the tongue of the shoe, I guess, was gonna be like glowing. So I'm just gonna have this as a gray, and I'm gonna be able to add color and like light and depth to it with a gray instead of a black, because you could tell like this part of it's darker than the other part, this part is lighter than the other part. With a gray better than you can with a black. Yo, what's up? Thanks for coming back. We're on to the coloring now. I just picked like a random color palette, and right now I'm just coloring pieces and bits of it of the character. That's how it looks. This is the color palette up there. I think I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that magenta and I'm gonna turn it darker, just so it could be more bold. Yeah, because the lip of this, the lip. I'm gonna sue whoever named shoe parts. Um, feel weird saying that. Anyways, the just a little bit, the tongue is gonna be white and it's gonna be glowing. Now, how I'm gonna make it look like it's glowing is like. So, light scatters, right? Light, if you have it, any type of light source is going to scatter and is going to bounce up on stuff, right? So this light that's on, like right here, is going to show up in this little area right here. So I can add like a lighter color and I can make it look like a gradient, right? I can have one side slowly turn into a darker color. You know what I mean? I guess it's like the best way I can explain that. But yeah, and if I do it correctly, I can make it look like it's glowing. Now, I can also look up some reference to show you guys later, whenever I get to that part, because right now all I'm doing is base colors, right? If you don't know what base colors is, it's just basically, it's just literally the flat color, right? How everything looks like it's just this yellow. There's no black added to it, no gray, no shading, no nothing. It's just the actual color. That's what flat coloring is. This is basically what I'm doing at this moment. Also, this music is kicking. I switched to boss music. Yeah, I switched to boss music. I was sick of lo-fi, so I just switched to boss music. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. I don't think it does matter if I get copyrighted at this moment, but, you know, it's better to get into the habit of not wanting to get copyrighted instead of, like, looking at a whole bunch of videos and then soon enough you get, like, no, that's fine. You get, what is it? You get monetized and you just have to keep it in mind. You know what I mean? Better to get started early, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Just right here. Now, I think the jacket color is going to be the magenta. Just because I feel like that would be, like, more... I just like it. I think it would look cool. If it was just like the magenta color, it was like a deep magenta. Ooh, I'm tired. Sorry. Didn't mean to meow at you. eye. Itchy. Maybe I'll get like itchy eyes. It's not pink eye, it's just itchy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's dry. Possibly. Okay, this is gonna be black. Because I want it to be black. Well, gray. It's technically gray. It's technically gray. I'm just gonna call it black. Because this is what I'm using it as. I'm using it as a black. Or like the darkest color. Even though it's not black, I'm gonna just use it as that, and I'm gonna call it that, so yeah. It's boss music. I'm about to go fight the flippin' Ender Dragon or something like that. No. Like I'm about to fight a Dark Souls boss. Ooh, scary. I haven't actually played Dark Souls. Everybody says that it's super difficult. I think my sister played it. Speaking of sister, I texted her. Did she ever text back? No, she has not. I'm not gonna text her again. I only text her once. If she's not doing anything, she'll text me later anyways. Yeah. Now my friend is live at this moment. I think he's still doing the practice for the manhunt. I think after this I'm gonna do chest though. Oh my. Yee. Anybody is super weird in school and they just pulled out their eyelashes? I have a friend who did that. He used to like he used to like grab his actual eyebrow and he just, well not eyebrow, like the your eyelash, and he just used to rip it out, and I'm like, you are crazy. Gonna turn this a little bit darker. Gonna make this bigger, that way I don't have to waste time trying to color everything. But yeah, I don't remember who it was. Who I don't remember who did that. One of my friends in school did that. It was like I never went to middle school, so it was like it had to have been like first or second grade when that happened. I think we all have that like one friend who does something crazy. It wasn't actually harmful though. I don't think he ever like actually pulled like pieces that were attached. I think it was mainly just like the dead ones. But even then, it's kind of crazy that you just grab your eyelash and you just yank it out. Like seriously do that. It's crazy. I don't know. Hey, hey. An Egyptian boss. Isn't this so much better than lo-fi? I swear I don't got any problem with lo-fi, but it's just like, eh. Lo-fi, man. Lo-fi. I don't think this is gonna make my head hurt though. It's too epic. It's epic. Epic music. can't hurt your brain with epic music. I mean, unless you have like PTSD of like a super hard boss that has similar music. Can you imagine having like PTSD? Every time you hear like epic boss music, you think of that one boss and you just cower in fear. Like, it destroyed my PC. It was too powerful. Anyways, is that enough black or gray? Gray? No. It needs to be down. It needs to be here too. Now I make this actually black, just that that way I won't have to deal with like trying to separate the colors, as much. No, I won't. I'll make this like a dark blue, like a metallic gray type black. Let's just do this top piece right here. Alright, now zoom in and get these good bits, these little small bits right here. I should be able to just get this like this. Up, up. I did it again. I did that weird thing. I don't know what button that is. Did you press to do that? Could possibly be like a shift or a tab. But I didn't press any keys, so it has to be like something on this. Oh, it's right key. Huh. Anyways, back to this. You're a sitting duck, Gabriel. Oh man. I'm just doing light covers. What time is it? An hour and a half? Alright. It's not bad, not bad. Do that. Oh, I feel it. Something's happening. I felt something. I feel like my head might be starting to hurt. I don't know if it is the music or it's just like from it being hot in here. Because normally when it's hot in here, I don't do anything, but it could very well just be because it's hot enough in here. sorry, my bad. I was distracted. That looks good, right? What next? What next? I guess I can go clean up. So I don't want to. Cleaning up the lines that you mess up with this type of brushes, with this type of eraser, is probably like one of the hardest things that I normally do. Just because you have to know how to hold the pen. Like this is, I guess pressure. What is it? Pressure controlled. Pressure controlled pen. So you gotta make sure that you don't go too far. And I don't know, you can make a lot of mistakes with this. Luckily, you can backspace, but I mean is it backspace? It's called backspace. I don't know. You can go back. If you mess up, you can just undo it, redo, undo it. It's just kind of annoying. Ah, I messed it up. Yarn. The heat's getting to me. Itchy head. Hmm. I don't know, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, do I want to finish this today? I mean, yeah. I guess I have to. This is a lot. That's a lot. They're trying to finish that today. I don't know. Let me see. So I don't think there's. I mean, it's a lot that I have to do finish, but it's not too much that I have to do finish. would this take me? Maybe an hour? Okay, what time is it? It is 7? 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a 20-minute break. Yeah, a 20-minute break. And then I'll come back and I'll finish coloring it. Because I have until 9. And I do want to finish this. It's just... it's a bit much that I have to do to finish it. But I do want to finish it today. This is gonna be like, is this a 3-part stream? Yeah, it's like a 3-part stream. Weird. Okay, anyways. Yeah. Ow. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to go take a little break. Get something to drink. Maybe eat something. And I'll be back. Alright. Yeah. Maybe 20 minutes? Because it's... maybe 10, 20 minutes? Because it's going to be 8, 10 when I come back. Yeah.